Hey, what's up guys? This is Poker Express, and we are back with another episode of Poker Hands. Before getting into it, I would like to ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos. Let's jump straight into the action.
Certainly are. Brit on Brit action.
Hate to see it.
700k the jam. Hutchins makes the call, leaving what 1.9 behind.
Yeah, definitely the prudent option. You don't want to put any more chips in this.
Mm-hmm.
Someone jams behind you, have an easy fold.
Right, and obviously it goes without saying you just play the entire range you continue with here as a call, right? I presume.
I mean, you can argue for jamming some hands, ace king, nines sort of thing. It's not that difficult to play two ranges here. You just, as long as you flat aces,
right? Then you're safe.
It's not, yeah, you're pretty much okay. You don't have to worry about people going after your flatting range.
Well, it will be just the two of them. Bettini looking at 8 deuce off.
It's a good old-fashioned flip. I feel like the sixes are going to hold.
No red cards between them. We see any on the flop. Well, there's flush draws. Oh, hello. 6 on the flop, but a gutter for Hutchins.
Yeah, now I don't feel so good about it. I think cool.
No, I think he doesn't mind. Oh, wow. There it is on the turn. Ridiculous run out so far, but...
Do we think it's coming?
Not dead yet.
I don't. I'm not feeling the resuck. The re-resuck.
Oh, there it is. There it is. That's one for the TV, isn't it? Flop the set. Go behind on the turn. Busted. No, I think he's just relieved, isn't he?
He's sick.
I hope he knows he's in.
You can't believe it.
Yeah, that feels like something funny, isn't it? If you just got it in with the sixes and it ran out clean, you'd have far less emotion than that.
If he folds, he's starving.
Part of it as well, you might think Froch really does want to obviously gamble.
Well, I'm getting paid now.
I'm getting paid.
Now.
And look at this.
Alex found it again.
Surely another jam.
Obviously not quite qualified, but now he's in trouble.
Just flats this time.
Oh, well, that's weird then. So he's not in gamble mode.
No, it was a bit of fake gamble mode.
Fake gamble mode. I don't want to see King Eye Froch. State the obvious.
King at 9-5. Kev jinxes it in. He's going to come out leading.
By the way, did you see his reaction there? His snap body reaction. Reach for his chips.
He rips it in. Pardo didn't have a shot the last time. He's going to get the shot this time. Of course, Tan will fold his jack eye. Pardo, easy call. Phil gets away from his gut shot.
No, you're struggling a bit there, aren't you?
Yep. You won't be folding this one.
Well, my screen says 995 buy-ins. We're about to go to 996 at least.
You're nearly there, boys. Four more required unless he finds the queen.
Ace king. Sick. Where's my lock? Where's my lock gone?
Where's my luck gone? Well, it's not over yet.
Your luck was used up earlier with the river jack for the chop.
5 on the turn. Some more split outs. There it is, another split.
There's your luck. He goes, where's my luck?
What's happened to him? It's like a crappy split.
I don't think he actually wanted it.
Sorry, mate. Twice.
Sorry, mate. Twice. What, Jen? I mean, he actually feels bad for the geese who's done him twice. Yeah, good refresh. Cardiff. I didn't even know Cardiff.
Brian Kaufman Esposito. Great name. He's down in third in Uruguay. All right, Jeff. I'm going to keep an eye on Uruguay. Someone's going to hit the 5 million mark at some point.
Meanwhile, Freeg raises it up with the ace-queen of clubs. Marty in the big blind with ace-king. Oh. All of it from Marty.
I don't love it, but this is the bottom for me. I'm just putting it in. There it is.
Yeah, he does make the call. We'll see the bad news. We'll need to get lucky. Here we go. It's Marty Mathis all in and at risk. With ace king against Freak's ace queen of clubs. Oh, queen. 4 deuce. A good flop for Free. Can he hold? 8 of diamonds on the turn. A diamond on the river would result in a chop.
Oh, my.
And it's a diamond on the river. Chop it up with Marty and Free.
He will limp from the small. And, well, Malyshev is sure to raise his ace-queen. And this will be going in. Reverse of the hands they each had just half an hour ago. And Malyshev took a big pot from Tremzen. Going 3-bet and C-bet ace high, getting called by worse. And then getting to showdown. And Malyshev does make it 4.5 blinds to go. Tremzen will take a little time before jamming. But that is what he will be doing. Malyshev waiting to snap. Well, there is the all-in. Malyshev, of course, will call the 20 big blind jam. Sees the bad news. Cold deck blind on blind. Well, queen in the window, but it rolls out Jack 10 behind. Tremzen flopping Broadway. Malyshev need a king for a chop. Running hearts for a flush. 8 outs. And it is a king on the river for the chop. That hand had everything.
Their new blind level.
Is that a VAR decision, I believe?
It's Man City Tottenham, and it's been the craziest first half.
Can we bet on that?
You can bet on anything you want.
Oh, no, with us. Should we bet? I would like to get some of your money. I think it would be a better broadcast experience for me if I walked out of here with at least 200 euros from you guys.
I think it's going up to VAR. City just scored, but I believe it's going to VAR.
And do they need it? They do.
I think they do need it.
Makes it 85 to play. It's way on.
11 out of 35.
I'm going to throw something out on Twitch here. What's your, what is your...
At Picasso 2.
Although I have a headache, I feel tired.
We should be friends on there. We should be.
We should be.
What the hell?
Hang on. Let's go for...
There you go.
Calls, and as you can see, not too much in this one. Ace king versus kings.
Okay, I think it's the start of a beautiful.
What is in there?
I think so too. Right, so picking back the action again, guys. We have a limped pot, wing in the small with Jack 10 off, and George has checked his option with ace deuce. I would imagine wing just puts a little bit
Ace
out
in the window. Wei Leong 1 out.
He's good at that slow grind and that accumulation.
2 outs for the chop. Any queen.
He's back.
There it is.
He's a tremendous player. I'm a big fan of Wing.
You're always scared. You're behind, you're not scared because
Absolutely.
anything can happen.
And you know what? Wing might be who we need to root for all of his nice work in your community.
I'd like to get deeper than the 5 diamond final table twice and
yeah.
4. Raise 800. Call 4.
I'd like to actually win something. It must feel good.
Yeah.
I mean, I've won things online, but never.
Call.
Interesting. Lauren there talking, of course, her tournament. She did final the WPT 5 Diamond in Las Vegas in 2015 and in 2017. Impressive.
Check. 2000. Call.
And of course, Kristen, I think the 2 World Series poker bracelets, if I'm not wrong.
Call.
As well, Uri bet his straight draw here. John flats with a gut shot and the nut flush draw. And of course, with the same straight draw, all three players though, which just stays high. And well, look at this. Two players make a straight. John makes top pair to go with his nut flush draw.
6,000.
He bets 6,000. Zhao now. I mean, he's in a spot where he thinks, got him.
You're coming for the whole.
And he just
series?
calls, which is going to get John to call as well.
Yeah, that's the one downside from, of course. He's calling here to allow Uri to keep bluffing if he's bluffing, but it does let John come into the pot here. So he wants to get him out.
You could win a
So
big
nice,
pot here if the
not,
spade
like,
comes.
Staying there for 6 weeks and actually living there. I know.
And there it is. And well, Uri quickly bets 15,000.
Oh, I moved from LA.
Oh, I
yeah.
thought you lived in LA. Okay.
Yeah, I lived in LA for 16, 17 years, and then I moved to Las Vegas. And, like
Wow.
2 years ago.
Okay.
So we're in the middle of the move, and so I didn't play much 2 years ago, and then last year was, oh, I know. Yeah, I went to Montenegro. I was someplace.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yep, I remember that.
So I didn't play much last year either.
Okay.
This year, I hope. I'm playing a lot on Party Poker, so awesome.
It's got about 40,000
Nothing
behind
better
John.
to get thousands in
Yeah,
hands.
moving all in there.
Yeah, I know.
Is that how you started?
Yeah.
Online?
Exactly.
That's what I had read.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Interesting Zhao's fold there. It wasn't so much about Uri, it's about that he knows John's overcalled and either probably has a straight as well or a flush draw.
Yeah.
Which is why he's fold. I don't think he'd normally fold a straight. If it was just Uri heads up, he would have called for sure. Very wisely deduced he could easily be behind or just chopping with John. And of course, Uri is allowed to have made a flush himself. So he's going to stop showing up. It's 15. John does move all in, of course, with the nuts.
I call. Call.
Wow, this is cold.
Let's say cool, and obviously the bad news.
That's straight. Flush. Fucking straight. How much? 48? 48-1. Covers me, 15, 30.
Wow. What a start for John. Bought him for 30K.
Yeah, so Lebedov going to get out of the way. I mean, John actually, other than a queen, I mean, this is the worst hand for Webster to see for sure. He's got the best straight draw, blocking his stuff, and he's...
yeah, and out in front with King High, right?
Yeah.
It's just...
He's going to actually take a pretty big lead. He will split some of the time.
Wow.
And, hello, Webster.
Wow, wow, wow. Webster turning the straight John top pair to go with his straight draw.
And great card for Webster. Does block King 10 though, so I just, in terms of what he puts his opponent on, he's very aware. He could have Queen X, could have Queen 10, Queen King, Queen. He could have flopped it, Queen Jack. It's multi-way pot. Loves the card, but doesn't want to just blow up the pot here. Oh
wow!
Hard
Checks
way.
Back makes King's full.
What a run out if you're Sin. I mean, you're hoping your opponent somehow has a queen, but.
All right, the spot from Webster, right, he doesn't expect John to check back a queen. I would have thought on the turn, so doesn't have that many kings, given that the most likely king is King 10, and Webster holds a 10 himself. Does check it on over to John.
Put the bet size that you think is the best for that situation, and the difference between getting 20K in a spot or getting pot, where you're making that distinction is important to try to what's most likely, how are they going to respond to it. And here he goes for what, just over half.
Just over half, yeah, which is interesting sizing. I would have thought either small or big. And again, you and I are both learning on the job here when it comes to short deck.
Yeah, if you think about what hands is he beating, does he ever have some jacks? Jack X that he's stuck on with on the flop, and then he's now bluffing like an ace jack, or have Jack 10. But yeah, it's not many hands.
And as you say, it's hard to have spade draw combos because there aren't that many spades in the deck.